in Harlem, he's being treated like a rock star. Donald Trump is absolutely crushing it, and Alvin Bragg is looking more pathetic than ever. And now we got a new development that's making things even worse for this corrupt Manhattan DA. You're gonna absolutely love this. Hey gang, it's me, Dr. Steve, your Patriot Professor, here to help you stay sane in these insane times. So make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button, and let's dive right in. President Trump made a highly touted visit to a bodega in Harlem yesterday. It was a politically brilliant move. You may remember this incident. This was a couple of years back. But this bodega was the site of a fatal stabbing when the 61-year-old store clerk, Jose Alba, defended himself against being attacked by a violent patron. And then, to the outrage of literally everyone, this very same Manhattan DA, Alvin Bragg, the one who's trying to put Trump in jail, actually brought charges against Jose Alba, even though he clearly acted in self-defense. So Trump visiting the very site of this incident, this bodega in Harlem, was absolutely brilliant in that Trump is now flipping the script on Bragg. Trump, by visiting this bodega, is foregrounding the absurdities of the insane Democrat governance policy known as anarcho-tyranny. Now, we talk a lot about this concept on our channel. I think it's key to understanding why Democrat neighborhoods are socially rotting and collapsing. It's because of this policy known as anarcho-tyranny. We've all experienced it in some way, shape, or form, right? For example, when a police officer charges you a $100 fine because your parking meter went 10 seconds over, all the while ignoring the homeless guy 5 feet away, shooting heroin and taking a crap on the sidewalk, right? That's anarcho-tyranny. It's a strange combination of legal exemptions for some, but legal weaponization for others. And the key here is that the purveyors of wokeness, like Alvin Bragg, see criminals as victims and the law-abiding as victimizers. That's so key to get. In an anarcho-tyrannical system, law-abiding citizens are recast as the criminals. And that's because they purportedly perpetuate a political, economic, and legal system infested with systemic, racist, and bigoted policies. And so criminality, when it's practiced by this new class of victims, criminality is actually a cry for help. Crime is a cry. It's a cry declaring that my illicit actions are indicative of a systemically racist and oppressive system that law-abiding citizens created and perpetuate. That, in a nutshell, is anarcho-tyranny. In other words, who the hell was Jose Alba to fight back against this thoroughly legitimate expression of outrage against a racist system by the perpetrator? Gang, it isn't merely insane, it's satanic. This is literally satanic. It's a perverse inversion of a humane, just society. So now, in fairness, Bragg eventually dropped the charges against Alba, but the very fact that charges were even filed against him in the first place was damage enough. And Trump is certainly exploiting that by flipping the script on these insane Democrats. It was a triumphant visit. As you heard at one point, the crowd began chanting, 4 more years, 4 more years.
The last 3 years, 4 years, and we're going to straighten New York out. So running for president, we're putting a big hit on New York. We think we can New York with a half a million migrants that brought in take over the park, they take over your hotels, they take over everything. And you know what they've done? They've destroyed so many people. The African-American community now is not getting jobs.
And even the kids, the young people, were swept up into the excitement.
I love you, Trump! I love you, Trump! I love you, Trump! We love 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 Trump! We love
Gang, as you know, we look out for each other on this channel. Your safety and your security is our #1 priority. So if you have yet to secure the deed to your home, you need to click on that link below right now and protect yourself and your loved ones. I was absolutely shocked when I found out how easy it is to access the deed to my house. And again, gang, it's not just accessing it. They can actually change it. The deed to your home is the only document that proves you own it. But the problem is that the deeds to all our homes are now online, and criminals are free to find your deed, forge your signature, refile as the new owner of your home, take out tons of loans using your home's equity, and then they stick you with all the debt. But that's where our good friends over at Home Title Lock come in. Gang, they're simply amazing. Home Title Lock gives you the peace of mind that the deed to your home is absolutely and completely protected. Click on that link below right now and use promo code TurleyTalks. And all you got to do is just enter your address for your no-obligation home title scan to see if you've already been a victim of deed theft. That's a $100 value, absolutely totally free with my promo code Turley Talks. Gang, seriously, don't wait for the worst to happen, only to regret you didn't do something when you could have. Do what I've done. Do what countless patriots have done. Click on that link below right now and secure your home today. Now, all of this is happening at the very same time a new poll just dropped. This is an AP poll. And let's just say things aren't looking so good for Alvin Bragg. According to the poll, only 1 in 3 respondents believe that Trump acted illegally in the sham hush money case. Just a third of respondents thought Trump was guilty of committing a crime. The vast majority are highly skeptical that Trump is getting a fair shake in all this, either from the prosecutor, the judge, and most especially the jury. The vast majority of the country recognizes that there is simply no way a jury could ever possibly be impartial towards a former sitting president of the United States. He's not just some random dude off the streets that got into trouble with the justice system, and now they're asking you, the citizen, to help arbitrate a decision on whether this otherwise totally anonymous guy did anything wrong. Every single person in the nation is partial one way or the other towards the president, particularly Trump. So it's good to see that the vast majority of the country isn't buying this clown show. Now, of course, the latest is that 7 jurors have been seated. This is after more than 50 were dismissed because of admitted bias and partiality one way or the other. You can read up on the single sentence description of the jurors. It's rather interesting. There's clearly a number who lean left, obviously. One described herself as someone who gets her news from the New York Times and CNN. Well, forget her. Obviously, we know how she's going to decide. But there are also others who seem generally down the middle politically. Remember, in the end, we just need 1 juror to vote no. And you've officially got a hung jury, and Trump waltzes out the courtroom swinging his cane. So obviously, we'll keep an eye on how things develop here. But I'm curious what you think. Let us know in the comments section below. Hey, gang, I just wanted to give you a huge note of thanks to each and every one of you, the thousands of you that have recently clicked on the link below and joined our Insiders Club. As many of you know, we took a big hit from big tech. Our channel was completely and totally demonetized, but you, literally thousands of you, stepped in and you rescued me and this channel by bypassing big tech and joining our Insiders Club. You made it loud and clear to the Silicon Valley oligarchs that we're a movement, an army of like-minded patriots who refuse to be silenced by the international woke police. And so once again, I just want to take this moment to thank each and every one of you who have joined our Insiders Club for coming to our rescue. And for those of you who want to join in on the effort and take action, gang, just click on the link below and join our email list. That way we will never, ever, ever lose touch with each other, no matter what big tech does. So just click on that link below, join our email list, and become a part of an army of literally hundreds of thousands of patriots dedicated to taking our nation back, most importantly, together.